Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Brick shots with Billy Antonio. For 50 more bricks. All that like a with all these bricks. Welcome back. This is actually episode 145 of Brick Shots with Antonio. Last week was 144, even though I said 145. But today, Antonio, we are going to get into this is our first Friday show that we've ever done. Today, we're going to get into our college football playoff reactions again, as well as the championship weekend fallout. After that, we're going to give you guys our predictions for the first round. Go Army beat Navy. Army's never fucked me like the Navy has, so I root for them every year. We're going to talk about the snubs, and the good awards, right? We're going to talk about both. We're going to get into the NFL playoff bracket, and then we're going to have our little NFL topics within there. I'll give you Billy's best this week, and it's the best of the best, okay? Bronny drops 30 in the G League. We'll get to there. Talk about how shitty the NBA is this year. Tonio's really excited to tell us about that. And then the very, very controversial Caitlin Clark Time Magazine photo, or it's not photo necessarily, the award of Athlete of the Year. Now, Tonio, I'm going to pull up the bracket, and you tell me where the mistakes were made again like last week.
All right, so instantly we go to number 5, 6, 11, 10, 7. I know it's a lot.
11, 7. That's a lot wrong, Tonio.
12.
12? Okay.
It's a lot wrong with this, Billy. And I'm going to say 12 just because at first they were beating the hell out of SMU. I'll start with 12. They were beating the hell out of SMU. And then SMU was like, oh, wait, that boy ain't been good in years. There's nobody over there on the NIL deal. Let me come back and beat their ass. And they almost pulled it off to an OT. If they go to OT, Billy, they win that game. I don't have no doubt about it. But the ACC not featuring Miami, even though Miami lost some close games, but they're more excited. That's what it's about. It's about the ratings, Billy. I don't care what you say. It's about the ratings. This is going to be a boring college football playoff. Having SMU and Clemson or Miami, a little disrespectful for me. Then you got Indiana.
Can I cut you off for this one?
Yeah, for sure.
I was just gonna say, you have the one who won the ACC ranked lower than the loser of the ACC.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing? If you're talking about its wins and losses,
that's what I'm saying.
But it's not, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All right, go ahead about Indiana. I'll pull it back up for a second.
Indiana, cool, 10-1. They got the coach of the year. We ain't gonna talk about snubs yet. Good on him, but yeah, they play in a trash ass weak side of the conference, bro. No competition for real. Destroyed everybody on their side. Then got destroyed.
Antonio, they destroyed everybody that they were supposed to. Destroyed.
And then keep it close with the people that they should have to make it look better at least.
Well, so a close game against Michigan and you lose to Ohio State.
Michigan wasn't good, Billy.
I know 7-5 Michigan is an okay Michigan team. This team was fucking dead last in the Big Ten last year.
See, that's the thing. But if you remember Chris on here talking about how that how Jim had them 10-win Michigan for like the last few years. So 7-5 is heavily mediocre for Michigan in the last 8 to 9 seasons, Billy. 7-5 is really underwhelming, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, of course they beat. I wish we could run that Aaron clip back. Of course they beat Ohio State, bro. Which is another team that I'm questioning. Like, hey, y'all lost to 7-5 Michigan. Why are y'all up so high? And I get it, but I'm questioning the whole. Go ahead.
But they beat Penn State, who they have ranked at number 6. So
I'm also questioning Penn State. I'm questioning why there's 4 Big Ten teams in here. And I know it's because of their records, Billy, but come on, bro.
You know that I'm an SEC hater, but no, they shouldn't be in here. 12 teams is too many, dude. 12 teams is way too fucking many.
So even and we can't have that because they're thinking about expanding it to 14 now. So that
bad.
article
Worse.
already came out. So we got to stop talking about it's too many. We got to go with expansion is where it's at. I told you what they're gonna do. They're eventually gonna get it to look like college basketball.
And they're talking about expanding to 76 teams instead of 72. What the fuck?
I mean,
I already don't give a shit about the other 40 fucking teams. It's hard to even care about 30 teams in that thing.
It's hard.
You know?
But what I did like was that they would think somebody made up like a make-believe NIT bracket for football. I would watch the fuck out of that, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got Alabama, Miami,
Ole Miss, Colorado.
Ole Miss, yeah. Colorado.
Bro, that shit would have been. That's actually more exciting than the actual college football playoffs, bro. Because we gotta pick a winner, and it's kind of hard to go against who we probably both gonna unanimously agree on. It's Georgia. It's Georgia, bro. Like Carson Beck gonna win a natty and then somehow get pushed to the first round, being god awful just because he won a natty. It's gonna be sad, bro. But go back to the picture, Billy. Well, we already talked about the Big Ten teams. I'm not mad at Iowa State. They did what they needed to do. They won
Arizona State.
Arizona State. They won their conference. Boise lost to Oregon State by 4. So I guess they deserve. Oregon by 4. So I guess they deserve to be there. But that kind of scares me about Oregon, bro. Because let's just say Tennessee goes in and smacks fucking Ohio State.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna beat the dog shit out of Oregon, bro. Dylan Gabriel ain't seen no defense like that yet.
No.
And I know you hate the SEC, Billy, but it's a difference. It's a difference, bro.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
Tennessee has to go to Columbus, and it's going to be 14 degrees and snowy.
Bro, but that's the thing. It's cold as fucking Bristol, too. That don't matter then. Or, you sure? Is it not Bristol?
I'm almost 1,000% it's Knoxville.
I don't know. Where Chris at when you need him?
While you're doing that, let me. I want to break one more thing down for you, and this is where I reel this at. So, look at the bracket. We're looking at the bracket, right?
Yeah.
Look at this is probably the left side for the viewers. It's Indiana, Notre Dame, SMU, and Penn State. That is weak as fuck for that side. And then you got Tennessee, heavy hitter, Ohio State, heavy hitter, however you want to argue it. Texas, very heavy hitter, and then Clemson, who's one of the only head coach with Kirby Smart who's won a national title in this era, right? That side is strong as fuck for the number 1 seed to have to go through. Bullshit. It's bullshit. And Georgia has the absolute easiest path. Now, this is where I'm going to break it down. So you have number 3 Boise State with 1 loss and a conference champion. You know who else? And I hate this offense too. Army is a conference winner, and their only 1 loss is to a Notre Dame team that you have ranked 5th. Why is Army not even in the consideration of these top 12? They're not even in the top 15, Tonio. Why is if that's the argument, or if SMU shouldn't be punished for losing a conference championship, why is Army punished for, again, winning their conference championship? It doesn't make any sense to me. You can't say, oh, well, it's about this, and if it's about wins, Army has 11 fucking wins and one loss to your playoff team. They won their conference just like Boise State, just like an Arizona State, just like a Clemson. And they're not even sniffing, and no one's talking about them missing the playoff.
Because it's some people talking about it, but it's mostly military people. Nobody gives a fuck about us, Billy, because they think we make all the money and we rich and shit. We get tail cats.
Don't you have no? All right.
That's not what we talking about. I don't got no. Hey, so you was right. It is Knoxville, it's not Bristol. I don't know why I thought it was in Bristol. Bristol's close to me. That's why I thought.
Oh, okay.
Bristol. But they do get snow in Knoxville.
Okay.
It does it gets to the low 30s, so that's not 13. But
yeah,
I don't think the weather would be as much of a problem.
They got Sampson running that ball too.
I just back to the Army thing because I didn't want to cut it off. I think just because, bro, nobody because the Navy was ass. I mean, the Navy wasn't ass this year. Yeah. They only lost 3 games, but nobody gives a fuck about us.
No, but and they shouldn't. But if that's your argument,
but they should though, Billy, because last year one of the best cornerbacks in the country played for fucking Air Force, bro. Yeah. And Dion himself, Coach Prime, came out and said it like, "Hey, that young man over there in Air Force, locked down. The best cornerback ever saying that, like ever, Billy. He must got something going for himself. So I'm just, it's just because we're armed forces, dog. And I guess, but armed forces, it should mean something because people usually pick us to play them because they think they're gonna run all over them. And Army showed them this year, like, nah, 10-1, won a conference, only lost to Notre Dame. Did Notre Dame smack them though?
They won by a lot. They didn't smack them really. If you watch the game, it wasn't that bad, but it got bad. If that makes, you know what I'm saying?
I pull the bracket back up, Billy. I just know, bro. Like it's Georgia by 100 on this side, like, and then the only thing I'm scared of is that we'll see Texas, Georgia for the 3rd time.
Okay.
You want to see that again?
So my short answer is no, but it was probably the best, or the championship game was the best game before if you want to get a championship reaction now.
I do. No, I don't know if it was the best. I thought it was the best, and then I watched. What game did I watch?
Was that Clemson SMU? Was better?
They didn't go to overtime. They would have went to overtime. Clemson SMU would have been better.
Okay,
that was a great game. The comeback, because it was a comeback. But this time, bro, if I'm Kirby, bro, Samson starts, bro. I'm putting fucking Carson back on the bench, bro. And we beating every team by 40. Defense gonna do what they need to do, and we rolling. So, but let me ask you this, Billy, while we on it. Let me get a serious review. Who do you really got winning it if you don't got Georgia?
So if you're not letting me pick Georgia, I'm gonna pull the bracket back up real quick just so I can one more check. If it's not Georgia, and you're gonna papa or whatever, but it's Ohio State. I get the Michigan loss, bad loss. Ryan Day looks bad against that, but I think his head for that particular game is a James Franklin type fucking move. I think Tennessee doesn't beat him. We'll get into predictions in a minute, even though I already said mine. But Ohio State wins that. They go play Oregon again, and they lost to Oregon by 1 point in Eugene. And I think once they get past that, then they play who? Arizona State or Texas. And I think Texas, as much as I'm a hater of Texas, I think this was their year to do it. Or excuse me, not this is their year to do it. This is their actual coming out party. You could say that it was last year in the top 4, but they just really didn't have it. And I think next year with Arch is when it's like, oh, okay, I think Texas is taking it next year if I'm picking already for next year. But I think it's Ohio State. If I can't pick Georgia, that's what I'm taking.
Hey, we'll talk about next year after this season, but I just don't think Sark. I don't know why, but I don't know why. I don't think Sark will be able to get over that hump to beat them big SEC schools. I don't know why.
Because you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Texas is still a very pretty program. It's a flashy, and the SEC has never been that. Nick Saban, even Urban Meyer back in the day, those teams weren't flashy teams.
They were gritty. And I think the way he using Arch gonna think that's who he gonna be next year. And if they play Georgia again and he starts and he does that, he gonna fucking die.
Well, if Ohio State and Texas plays, the week 1 of next year is Ohio State versus Texas in Columbus. So that could be some ramifications too, right?
But it's tough. So let me ask you this, and I know it's off topic, but a lot of scouts saying Quinn Ewers should come back. for another year because he didn't look that good this year. And I will when we get to snubbed, I'll tell you why. But they saying that Sark already telling them, yeah, it's Art's team, dog. Pack your bags. You think that's true? Or
100%.
So where you end up?
So whatever, I wonder, whatever Arch's NIL deal is, I guarantee it's if I'm even remotely close to not being a starter, I'm out of here. If Quinn thinks about not going to the draft, I think Arch is out of there in a 5-second heartbeat and goes to Ole Miss.
You don't want him.
I'm sure you don't want him. I'm sure Lane is saying the exact opposite of what you just said, though.
He should have came there first. He was fucking traded.
Nah, you can say what you want. Now, Tonio, let's get into predictions real quick.
All right.
You got Tennessee, Ohio State. Who you taking?
SEC, bro. I'm going Tennessee.
Already wrote it down. I got you. And then let's do Clemson, Texas.
SEC, dog. I'm going Texas.
You're gonna take Texas? Okay. I'm taking Clemson for the upset. Indiana, Notre Dame. Game's in South Bend, Indiana, but Indiana is still Indiana.
Taking Indiana. I don't.
You and me both.
Fuck Notre Dame. Shout out to Mitch, Frank, and Gerke. Hope y'all get.
Gerke, thank you for pinning me today. That was a really big honor. Thank you, man.
Hey, shout out to Rich. Goddamn it.
Love it.
Still not gonna pick y'all.
Yeah, SMU, Penn State.
I'm going with SMU for the upset, bro.
Okay.
I want to get James them out of there, man. I want James to go to a different school, bro.
I was honestly for this one, I was literally just gonna pick the opposite of you. So I'll take Penn State again. I took him for the Big Ten title game, but for this game, I was just like, shits and gigs. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and let's get into the snub awards, man. I know this is a big waving on your heart. But let's talk about it. What awards, Tonio? Who was snubbed?
Let me just pull up some history. Billy, let me ask you a question. Because I could be tripping, but I don't think I am.
Let me ask you one question first. You want to start with a positive one. What award are you happy with? You think we can do that?
For sure. I'm happy with the guy who won the Home Depot award last night for getting the girl who died of lungs, and he said it came to her in a dream and all that, and now he's a Georgia Bulldog fan. That was really dope. He was a diehard Florida fan.
Really?
She was a Georgia fan. She was a diehard Georgia fan, but she died before she go to like season games. She had just got season tickets, but she died before. So last season this season was his first season being able to get season tickets to go be at the Georgia games, and that was really dope to me. But I can't remember the name of the award, but that was pretty dope.
That's
and
cool.
He got her lung saved his life, so because she wanted to be an organ donor. It was whatever award was that. So that's really positive.
Nice.
It
made me cry.
I'm kind of heartfelt. So let me ask you this, Billy. Or actually, let me just pull off a list and you tell me what all these people got in common. I'm gonna start from 2019. Joe Burrow, Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett, Max Duggan, Jaden Daniels.
All right, they were all white until Jaden Daniels. Hold on, that's what I was thinking that first. Transfers.
No, it's an award that they all won.
Oh, the best QB award?
Johnny United's Golden Arm Award.
Yeah, Johnny United's Golden Arm. Yeah.
Well, guess what else happened? What else did they all get, Billy?
National championships.
No. Max Duggan didn't win. Kenny Pickett certainly didn't win.
Max Duggan, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, they slipped my mind for a second. I don't know. Go ahead.
Invited to the Heisman Awards.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm just want to say this here, Billy. Who's our Heisman finalists?
I know Travis, Genty. I couldn't tell you the other guys, honestly.
And Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, Dylan Gabriel. Yeah. Okay.
Like, so you mean to tell me?
Cam Ward's probably the other guy. 4.
Cam Ward ain't there. They only did 3 this year. Wait, Cam Ward is there. I think.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
no, I think it's just 3.
No, it's
What I
5.
seen.
5 get invited to New York.
Let me see. Let me make sure, bro, because I only seen them 3. Oh yeah, it was Cam. It was Cam.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, what?
Yeah. So
Shador's
what I want.
5.
Huh?
Shador's 5. He's the 5th.
Shador's number 8.
Oof.
Now, Billy, those other quarterbacks I named that won the Johnny Unitas,
Yeah.
were all in the top 4. They got invited to New York.
Okay.
Dylan
Are you coming
Gabriel.
with Shador? Is that the thing? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Dylan,
okay, my bad.
Dylan Gabriel, right?
Yeah.
368 less passing yards, 7 less touchdowns.
Passing touchdowns.
7 less passing touchdowns.
Okay.
And he had one more game than Shador. He played one more game than Shador, had less stats. And I get it. Everybody saying, oh, but he's number 1 in the country. So Lamar was never number 1 when he won it.
Nope.
So LSU definitely wasn't close to being number 1 when Jay won it.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you're just looking at passing stats, Shador has how many rushing touchdowns?
7.
7 versus Dylan Gabriel has like 15. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. It's probably less picks. I think he only has 3 picks too.
6 picks.
Damn, 6 picks. Shador has what, 9?
8.
8.
Yeah, Billy, but I'm taking them 8 picks for 7 more touchdowns.
Passing, but that's what I'm saying. Where's the rushing touchdowns?
I'm looking
because he's probably shitting on Shador with rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. That's going to be like, it has to be what it is. And didn't Travis win the Walter Camp Player of the Year award?
Nope. Genty did.
Was he just up for the Walter Camp? I swore he won something.
Yeah.
He his PJs.
He won the best receiver and the best defensive player.
They won both of those awards. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. People
that's the Heisman winner right there. Golly. How you going to win both?
Yeah, I think they're going to snub Travis tomorrow, dog.
Nah, he's like plus 3,000 or minus 3.
He should have won a Player of the Year then, right?
Essentially, but I think college looks at those awards too and like kind of spreads it to where you're not going to win the Heisman
Player and Player of the Year.
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong though. So
Dylan Gabriel only had 7 rushing touchdowns as well.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, that's bad. That's not good. That's not a good look.
So that's a snub, bro. And I just think, bro, like Shador getting crazy hate, and it ain't gonna last long because his college career over after this whole game. But he getting crazy. That Deion hate is insurmountable in college, bro.
100%.
And it kind of makes me want him to entertain the NFL coaching shit. I know he won't, but they love him in the NFL, bro.
Just to show people, like, nope, I know what the fuck's going on.
I mean, because Billy, you remember, and I should have pulled the clip up. But he said, I'll have the number 1 and 2 draft. Y'all just watch. Y'all just watch. That's what he said. Just like that. Y'all just watch me. Y'all get me. I'll have the number 1 and 2. Yeah, people think I don't know what I'm talking about. Billy, who gonna be number 1 and 2 next week?
Well, did you see that report about the Giants want Cam Ward? If they had the first pick, that's who they're taking. Just a report I saw.
Oh, yeah. I get that. They might have. I don't think Shador want to go there, though.
No, but I don't think he wants to go to Vegas or Jacksonville either.
Bro, definitely want to go to Vegas, bro.
You think so?
Bro.
No, that's an Archie Manning situation where Dion needs to be like, no, my son is not going to play for this shitty-ass organization.
Nah, I think I think he want to go there. Shador, every time. I don't know about the whole, every time they lose, he was saying thank God, but it added up so bad. Added up so bad. Let's talk about do you think the receiver, a lot of people saying this, the Triple Crown receiver from San Diego State was snubbed by Travis?
Probably. If you want to pull stats for Shador, you can't pull stats and then be like, yeah, Travis is better than this guy.
I mean, I guess. But if I'm playing more FBS and than FCS, I can say something, can I?
It was in the FBS.
Yeah, but they play a lot of FCS teams.
Oh yeah, okay. But
and this dude that said he a voter for the award voted for Travis because half of the dudes' yards came, or a quarter of the dudes' yards came against FCS teams.
And I understand that, but if you want to argue stats now you want to throw in, now it's who you played, now it's this. You can't do that.
Well, let's argue impact for Travis then. Who you think was more impact?
As a receiver?
Yeah.
Probably the guy with fucking 1,900 yards.
He didn't have 1,900.
What do you have? My bad. 17?
I want to say 13.
What did Travis have?
1,152, I think. I think what people not getting is, I guess it don't matter because of the war, but I think the voters voted in the fact that he was right back out there playing defense after he was scoring touchdowns. He had a 96% completion rate or catching rate.
Yeah.
Because he only dropped like 8 or he only missed 8 targets or some crazy, insane stat. 100 targets, 92 catches is crazy as fuck.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
The dude had like 180 targets and only like 102 catches or some shit. 103 catches. Still crazy, though.
But did he have an NFL quarterback also throwing him the ball? You know what I'm saying? Shador's put that perfect.
Yeah, Shador is putting it perfect, but
if you want to argue the receiver.
Yeah, all right. So I can go this argument for argument. How many people was like, we just game planning to stop him?
The San Diego State kid?
Yeah, but I don't
think all of them probably. That was probably the guy.
The whole game?
I'm guessing. How many San Diego State games did you watch? 0.
How many?
All right, that's what I'm saying.
How many did you watch?
What's up?
How many did you watch?
0. I'm telling you, 0. I only watch the good games. I'm not watching silly fucking games.
And neither were the writers, bro. The voters, they weren't watching those silly games, bro. But shout out to Nick Nash, bro. He's a great receiver. But Travis was just better.
He'll be an NFL guy, apparently. I've heard reports he's an NFL guy for sure.
For sure.
But let's get into the Heisman because we kind of
my fault. Dion definitely got snubbed for the coach of the year. I know you said the Indiana dude that said Google me, but 1-11, 4-8, 9-3, 1-2 draft pick. Because that mattered too, Billy. Getting your people to the league from Colorado versus nobody not knowing how great your quarterback is and him not being a Heisman candidate, which he should be, because he got great fucking numbers. Yeah, that comes with it. Jordan Seaton being a fucking on a still not good offensive line, but being a freshman All-American offensive lineman off of that. Shiloh's still gonna get to the league. Jimmy Horn still gonna get to the league, even though he ain't play a lot of games. That shit should matter too, Billy. They should get all this because I know you was like Indiana was 10-1, Tonio. I know you're gonna say that, but all this shit should factor in.
They beat the shit out of everybody. Colorado was in a close game against Baylor. Colorado lost to Kansas. Indiana lost to the big dogs. They didn't lose to Kansas.
Bro, you only want to think Ohio State big dogs.
They are a big dog.
We gonna see how they just lost to 7-5, who got almost the same record as Kansas.
So is Alabama not a big dog? Hold on, is Alabama not a big dog?
Yeah, they're a big dog.
Is Georgia not a big dog? They lost some games.
Yeah. It don't matter. They ain't lose to fucking Michigan. Neither one of them will lose to Michigan.
They lost to fucking Vandy. Alabama lost to Vandy.
Yeah, see. It's a difference, Billy. It's a difference, and you know it.
That SEC, that Vanderbilt is losing to Michigan.
No, they're not, bro.
100%.
Who Michigan playing in the bowl?
Alabama.
Alabama by 45.
100%. I'm on your side on that.
Ohio State should switch spots with Vandy to get their revenge. I mean, with Alabama to get their revenge. I would rather see Alabama in the playoffs anyway. No, I wouldn't. I would actually rather see Ole Miss.
Yeah, no shit. But again, Cignetti.
Only reason why he won because he said Google me, which is hard as fuck. That's hard as fuck.
Come on, dude. That's hard. Google me, I win. And then he got up. Like, he didn't have anything else to say. He just got up.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. That's a hard mic drop. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's next? I got onto a tangent.
All right. We got the NFL playoff bracket. I'm going to pull it up for a second.
Oh, wait. Go back. My fault.
You're good.
Yeah, we didn't do the HBCU because I did an image jump. But this the band of the week, and it ain't because they was just like the best playing. It was just because shout out to Esco, this favorite rapper, and one of mine too. It's hard.
Oh shit.
I don't hear nothing, Billy. Do you? No. Come on.
It's just taking a second.
I think so.
This is already cool. I haven't heard anything, but I know it's going to be fucking super cool.
It is pretty cool, bro. Sorry for that. People had a little technical difficulty, but yeah, like I said, Billy, it's not because of who. I mean, because of how they sounded. It's just because of who they got.
Let's go. Let's go. Stand up. We're Baton Rouge at. We're Louisiana at. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. BOOSIEBADAZZ. That's me. Red bones, caramels, all along. Stop and stare. All along trying to steal my underwear. I like to fall like Rick
was so cool. That was so cool.
Bro.
That was exactly as cool as I thought it was going to be before we had the sound. That was awesome.
Billy, and like I said, it doesn't because nobody touching Jackson State, and that ain't me hating, being biased. I probably am because I'm from Mississippi. Nobody's touching Jackson State sound, but having Boosie and that choreography, or choreography, however you want to say it, it's choreography for sure. Sorry, I'm drunk already. Yeah, the choreography. I said choreography. God damn, been a long day. Choreography. Yeah, that shit was dope as hell, especially when they did Shut It Off. And just having Boosie energy is infectious, bro. I liked it. I liked it. And to kick off the NFL, Billy, I know you had other plans, but I want to kick it off like this.
Well, hold on. Before you kick it off, hold on. I want to give a big shout out to those trumpet players and the French horn players who put their shit down to do the dance and then to pick that motherfucker right back up and just go into. I've never played
hard
like that. That has to be hard. I saw the big dude right there. When he was fucking, he was already sweating. It was already that's all.
It's hard, Billy. I quit playing the saxophone to play football because, yeah, bro, marching band way harder than everybody think, bro. Dr. Lee is just a little taste of what everybody really sees. Don't let drumline. It's true, Billy. Everything they was doing is way worse. It's way worse. I bet you get upstairs for your grandma butter biscuits. Like that shit's really, it's really like that, bro. It's really like that, bro. But Billy, let me kick this NFL segment off the right way, and get people excited for the playoffs that's about to come with one of the dopest celebrations we've seen since the Olympics gymnastics routine or breakdance routine, which was still funny, but this was a classic right here to me.
Let's go. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. Let's say on time is tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. Let's say on time is tricky.
Hey, bro.
Another one. Hey.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. Pulling that out, bro. Now somebody got to pull an AB, take their shirt off in the middle of the game. Don't quit, but just do the Terry Crews with the whistle in the middle of the club, bro. Yo, bro. Shout out to them guys. They having fun. But go ahead.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into the NFL. Great time. I'll pull up a playoff bracket. We've never done that on this show. Here's your NFL playoff bracket now. Tonio. We love to hate on Kansas City, but they are the best team in the AFC. Buffalo, again, Josh Allen is playing out of his mind. I do want to get into a little bit of the first quarterback ever since Otto Graham with 3 passing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns. That's all fine and great. I think the Buffalo Bills understand where they are and who they are as a team, and they have to give Josh Allen these carries or whatever. They did a QB sneak 3 times to get into the end zone with them instead of just handing the ball off to your running back. Now, maybe I have James Cook in fantasy, so I'm a little upset. But at the same time, watching the game, you're like, you're just trying to make Josh Allen this guy, and he's good. I'm not saying he sucks. He's good, but we're trying
Billy,
to
let me just stop you. They don't want Lamar Jackson to win another MVP, so they got to get a white guy out there. Sorry, I know you hate to hear that. I know you hate race, but that's the truth. So just look at Josh Allen. He's not throwing picks. Well, that's because they forced running him until he gets hurt, Billy. And now I don't wish the injuries on him, but if he keeps running and he gets injured before or during the playoffs, somebody gonna say, "Well, why did we have Josh Allen running that much when James Cook ran so well last year?"
And this year, he's still a top, at least head back in the league.
I don't know. Shout out. I can't even think of his name. We talk shit to each other on Facebook, and he was on my first book. But it's been a long day, Billy. He called me out for talking about the Bills, bro. What is his name? Fuck, he's in Brick Shots U.
I could tell you. We got a lot of people in Brick Shots U. The
We
alumni
do.
is strong, Antonio.
I
Now,
can't think.
I will say Detroit is the best team in the NFL. Is that crazy to say?
By a long shot there, best team.
Okay. Now, I will say Baltimore at Houston, again, is a great game. But if we win, and I think the Chargers upset the Steelers, because the Steelers go play at Philly this week. We'll get into those predictions a little bit. But as of right now, Billy's best is Detroit, like I said.
Shout out Chavez. I knew who you was.
Chavez, thank you. Number 2, I'm going with Buffalo. I understand, again, I know the Josh Allen hate's real over here. I know it's real. I'm going Buffalo. Then I'm going Kansas City. Then I'm going Philly, right, at number 4. And my number 5 team, and it may be a little different, but it's the Chargers. I think Jim has these Chargers. Antonio, I want you to correct me as soon as I'm wrong. Jim has these Chargers ready to go. I think Denver's one more year away. I think Bo Nix needs to understand a little more man coverage. He does really well against the zone. I think they get upset by the Colts this week. That's just another prediction for later. But Antonio, the Bills might be serious. Like you said, if Josh Allen gets hurt, absolutely they're done. But if he can stay in, I think the Bills have a big time shot. He should not be the MVP over Lamar. I still think that is absolutely bonkers that's even a
Billy, we seen this. You can't. Bills be good every regular season.
Yeah.
And like I told DJ, that's Chavez's first name. He was a chief. I just respected him. He's a first class. That's why I never just said it's so. I still feel like it's disrespectful to just call him Chavez. And he played. He's my point guard and everything. There's a lot of respect there. But like I told him, bro, y'all gotta win the playoffs. Like we can see y'all get to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row.
Yeah, which is hard. That's still hard to do.
I know it's hard, Billy, but that don't make it the status change. Like you can be really, really good.
And that puts a stink on a franchise for a long time, and it has.
It has, bro. Look at the Eagles. Look what it did to Philly. That one year where they should have. Now, granted, Pat Mahomes had his black and white. Since we talk about the refs now, he had the zebras on his side.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row. Same call 2 weeks in a row. Got him there to kick a field goal. But, bro, the Eagles fell off the next year. They getting back on track. I think that AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts rumor, I think it's just a rumor. AJ Brown or Jalen Hurts is AJ Brown's daughter's godfather, for God's sake. Like,
didn't know that. That's a little okay.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like I think brothers can get into art. Billy, me and you don't argue before.
Yeah. Heatedly.
And 4 minutes later, it's like, yeah, but I love you, dude. And so I feel like if people don't know who the fuck you is, what the fuck y'all got going on, and it's easy because they're in the media, I'm gonna run with that. So I think the Eagles are back. I just know that the Eagles, they done been there sooner than Josh have. He ain't made it past the big game. You still got to make it past the big game. Because who's to say pull the bracket back up? Please. Who's to say Denver might not? What if Sean Payton throws a game plan against this defense? Because what's the elements? They both play in cold ass areas.
Yeah.
So what it is? Like what are you saying? What if Bo Nix just like, all right, we're gonna run for run. Shit, I'm gonna run too.
And he's younger.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, more tread on them tires.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and then let's just say they do. I think Harbaugh got the Chargers ready. I don't think he beat Mike Tomlin though. I don't.
And I understand that, and I have respect for Mike Tomlin. I understand, but I think Russ is a little too old, and I wonder if Mike, if he makes the call in the playoffs to be like, all right, Justin, get us a half.
He got to. Mike too seasoned not to say that. And I think this my thing. if I'm Mike, I'll start Justin. Hey,
Yeah.
Russ, you finish the game. Justin, get me to where it's close, dog.
Yeah.
Don't be spectacular. Just be Justin. Go out there. If it ain't nothing open, you don't see it. Because he done got better than he was in Chicago, baby. We can't say
100%.
that. But if you don't see it,
he's doing what he's
Yeah.
asked to do.
yeah, go out there, keep it close. Defense still gonna be the defense.
100%.
And just don't turn the ball over. He do that for a half. Hey, Russ, go win it.
Yep.
Russ give you a quarter and a half, Billy. Chargers done for. The Chargers not running all over the Steelers, dog. That's just
Nope.
not gonna happen.
But also, if you look at because Pittsburgh just played Cincinnati and Pittsburgh went off. Cincinnati barely lost, showed that defense, but Jim's not going to let that happen to his defense. That's not how it's going to play out. And if that's the matchup we're talking about today, I think more or less Mike Tomlin's not going to be a surprise, whereas Jim, I think, gets to the playoffs and is a surprise to a lot of these other coaches that haven't coached against him because he coached in the NFC, so a lot of those coaches know him. But I think him in the AFC is going to kind of fuck with some of these guys and not fuck with Mike Tomlin exactly. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want that to be misconstrued. But get you to the point where Mike is making those decisions where you're like, the media is going to take that and be like, oh, my God, what are we doing? Just like they did when Mike said, nope, Russ is taking over. And everybody's like, Mike Tomlin may be already on his way out of Pittsburgh, and that's why he's making – and then look at him. The smartest move all season.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm listening to you say one thing and then hearing you say the answer while you're saying one thing, Billy.
No, I
So
know.
you got it. That's what I'm saying. So I think I got the Steelers just because
Yeah.
I get Jim.
It's Jim for the Chargers.
I'm
God
doing
is
this every weekend. Yeah. Jim, I think Jim's still off that Michigan win, bro. So he might come in there a little too. Yeah, I got this. I'm 15-0, and Mike might stump his ass. Maybe stump his ass, man. But I do think, and this would be the time to see if Justin Herbert. Everybody been saying, oh, he's this, he's that. Bye.
Yeah.
We'll get to see.
And I'm kind of rooting for him to shut me and you up. If I'm being, I'm rooting for everybody that we say sucks. I'm rooting for them to shut us up.
Except for Josh Allen, bro. I just don't want Josh Allen to be good.
That's the thing. I think if the media didn't hit Josh Allen like they do, I don't think I'd have that much of a problem with it. I think it's like
I would.
The way it's kind of like the Bo Nix thing. I don't think the media is pushing him down our throats, and I think that's why I'm okay with Bo Nix. But for some reason, Herbert and Josh Allen, they're just like these are like the best dudes we've ever seen, and I'm literally watching 6 quarterbacks be better than them right now. Like, why is that what you're talking to me about?
Yeah, and I think 3 of the people that push them down our throat, pause, are on the show. Kristen, Chris, and Matt. Oh, these guys are top 5 every year. Well, show me them in the playoffs. You can't, Billy, because Justin ain't been there yet.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he got his shit smacked.
He lost the biggest lead in the playoffs.
28-0.
Yeah.
So he got his shit smacked, like I said. That's terrible.
No. It was 35-38. Jacksonville came back.
Yeah, Billy, if you lose a 28-point lead, see Atlanta. You got your shit smacked, bro. But I do think I don't think the Chiefs win it this year. Or I just don't want them to win it.
That's probably it, dude. This is one of the, and I know we're kind of crunching on time here, and you can absolutely say no or yes, Tonio, but I think you do understand this Chiefs team is probably the most disrespected 2-time Super Bowl champion team we've ever seen.
It is, bro. They remind me of, since we talking basketball, bro, the Celtics championship team. Like, the Celtics are still really good. Don't nobody give a fuck if they won the chip.
Nope.
They don't give a fuck if they won the chip at all. And I'm just like,
now that we're talking basketball, let's go ahead and Tonio, let's go ahead and take it here for 1 second.
Gentlemen, Report to the baseline.
To the baseline.
Man, I watched the movie the other day, and the press conference where he was like, "We're going to suspend the season. These men need to do this." And then all the parents are like, "That's stupid." And you're like, "You don't want your kid to be smart? Like, what are we doing?" Like, I just like watching it as a parent. I'm just like, these are the worst parents I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are we fucking doing? But anyway, Antonio, we took it to the baseline, and now, go ahead.
Billy. So first of all, a lot of people been talking about the privileged Bronny James. Bronny got here, he ain't hungry. Gildon was like, "Oh, he privileged because his dad let him guide him to the league. He on the G League team. He don't care. Blah 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 blah." And I think everybody think LeBron took a personal jump to because he about to get traded from the Lakers. I think he took a personal hiatus to say, "Hey, Bronny, look, I know you ain't gonna beat me, but you is a James. I need you to go out there and show him, hey, bro, I'm a step above all y'all. My daddy just told me to pump the brake for real, but fuck that." And you know what he came out and did? 30 ball, Billy. 30 ball, god damn it.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
and I was
on
Go ahead.
57% shooting, and he wasn't just taking it to the rack every time. There was.
Nah.
Did you see the three that was like 2 feet behind the line?
Yeah.
Thanks. And they lost.
Yeah, they did. But I told you, Billy, like, and I think, and you can see signs of it, Billy. He been playing with the Lakers. He had a chase down block to end the game against the Trailblazers last week. And I think Bron with the Lakers woes, he was just like, oh shit, you know, we gonna suck. I might as well support Bronny. Because the Lakers suck again, by the way.
Yep.
And it ain't JJ for sure. We just don't have a roster, dog. But I think Bronny wanted to get everybody off his back, bro, because they was like, well, he can't score. All he does is play defense, and
Yes.
yeah, he can pass, but he a point guard, Billy, like a true point guard. And I think going into my next thing, that's why the league's so dead now. Everybody wants to see everybody shoot the tray ball, Billy. Let me ask you something, Billy. Let me ask you, and then I'm gonna tell you why I think the NBA dead. Why you think the NBA dying, Billy?
No defense.
That's it.
No defense, and one and done is killing these rookies. They don't. No one becomes good in the NBA anymore until year 4, year 5. Obviously, you have your outliers like your Ants and your fucking Jaws, Luka, even Trae Young for that little bit, and then now he's kind of regressed and then come back. But every NBA game I've watched, they're not sweating. They don't give a shit. They're just literally out there to try to jack up threes, and no one cares. It's all about the bag. Our picks 1 through fucking 10, no one gives a fuck about. I don't know the first 10 picks of the draft. I could name you one kid. The number 2 pick that went to DC, what is he doing? Nothing.
Alexander Starr.
Bingo. Not doing anything. That's the only guy that I kind of know. The number 1 pick was who? Couldn't tell you. That's how bad the NBA is getting. To where I don't even care, Tonio, about who they're bringing in. And you can correct me if I'm wrong on this one, and maybe it is because I'm a LeBron guy. But the NBA for so long has tried and tried and tried to put the next LeBron into the NBA instead of just going ahead and riding the coattails of LeBron.
For real.
And instead of just waiting for someone to come along and just progressively become the next LeBron, we're trying to, it's Ben Simmons. Oh, now it's fucking, who's a cat? Zion, and then and now it's going to be Ja, and then Ja has his shit. Now it's going to be Ant, and the Timberwolves aren't playing that well this year. And then it's like when is it going to become just the NBA and not the next LeBron?
I just
And one more. Is Luka not going to be the face of the NBA because he's a white guy?
I think Luka ain't gonna be the face of the NBA because he's lazy. I don't think because like he a one-way superstar, dog.
But really great.
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah, he is really great. Because I didn't neglect for calling him a superstar, but he a one-way superstar. I'm not end of the game. If the other team got the ball and the person gets switched on Luka, I know we losing. For sure, I know we losing.
Yeah.
Billy, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go death of the big man, bro.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go death of the big man, bro. You go back to the tournament last year where the kid from black kid went undrafted, bro. He was carrying. Fuck, sorry, John. Damn, Billy, we gotta remember his name because we talked about him. I want to say his name, DJ something.
Nope.
Fuck, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Either way, he was really good in the tournament. Carried his team to like Elite 8, and they probably shouldn't have even been there.
Oh, Zach Edey.
No, Zach Edey went. Zach Edey got drafted. He played against Zach Edey.
Again, Tonio, that's the death of the NBA. We can't name this kid.
I can't. I should be able to name him because he was really, really good.
100 NFL bottom tier guys.
I need to find his name, Billy, because he's really, really good.
Okay, Tonio, we're not going to sit on here with dead air. So anyway, let's just say his name.
It's not dead air. I'm gonna find his name right now, Billy. DJ Burns. That's who it was.
Okay,
He played against Zach Edey.
That is sure.
But DJ Burns got from NC State. He carried NC State, and they ended up playing Zach Edey, and him and Zach Edey went back and forth. Great big man. He reminded everybody of Zebo. That should put you in who I'm talking about. Billy, he should be in the league. There was a player that got drafted for Memphis, big man. He was cold as fuck. He was like 6'8", had all the moves, all the footwork. Now he's playing in China somewhere, Billy, because he's a big, but he had moves. Billy, the best big man in the league, or one of the best big men in the league, Joel. His knee is fucking done.
Yeah.
So now we just got the Joker to look at, bro. Because all the other bigs in the league, Cat shooting threes, Miles Turner shooting threes, Rudy Gobert trash. Jared Allen, trash. Who else a big in the league? Zabonis, he kind of big. He play in the paint a little bit, but he shoot a lot. He get to the bucket, but there's no big man play, Billy. Everybody's shooting threes. And the thing about
AD doesn't want to be a big man, and that's his best spot.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody can guard you, AD, because you're quicker. Like, bro, go and drop 40 every night. Get fouled. Go to the line. Put on 10 pounds. You still not too big to be quicker. But he don't want to be because he want to shoot that mid-range. Yeah. I get it. He was a point guard, so power forward is where you draw the line. Cool. But, Billy, everybody want to shoot the three. But is everybody putting in the work that Steph Curry put in? Steph Curry probably take 10,000 shots a day. How many other people you think out here doing that, dude? They just shooting it, bro. Everybody's just shooting the three, bro. You live and die by a three. That's everybody. And I'm talking about motherfuckers that's 6'8" and up shooting more threes than the little guys, Billy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that, bro. Bro, I want to see you get there and punish that rim, bro. Punish that rim, bro.
Yep.
Bag somebody in, dunk on them, bro. Get disrespectful, but that's dying. Or that's dead, actually. Joker only one putting work on people in the rim. And it's really weird that people still not trying to go back to that formula. If you look at that team around Joker, Jamal Murray has his spurts where he go off, but he ain't just great. He ain't no superstar. Aaron Gordon playing on that rim, getting rebounds, just dunking. Like Michael Porter Jr. disappeared because his brother, a gambler, got crazy gambling debt.
Yeah.
But he was getting on that rim, Billy, but nobody wants to get on that rim. Like you said, nobody plays defense. I think the refs got their favorites, who they call fouls for and who they call fouls against. It's bad. And I don't want to be that one, but Adam Silver needs some fucking restrictions, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, find who he want for whatever he want. And I just don't think it's fair. I ain't rocked with him since he fined Kyrie and made him take all them courses just to get back on the court for sharing a post.
Yeah,
that's still insane to me. Adam
just shared a post. He didn't even say,
bro,
I agree with this. He just said, watch this movie. Or he didn't say watch it. He just said, I watched this movie. That was it.
Bro. David Stern, craziest thing he did was try to put the fucking uniform or make people dress fashionably. And then he was like, yeah, they ain't fucking with this. Hey man, let's just keep clean, have good basketball. The All-Star game sucks now. Like all the formatting and stuff. I get it. That 1 year they were doing the numbers for Code. I get it. Rest in peace of Code. But come on, bro. The score is like 190 to 187. I don't want to see that, bro. Play defense, bro. Add something, bro. Make these players that say they the best add 1-on-1s, 3-on-3s to the jump, bro. Do something different, man. Get bigs always saying they better than little guy, bro. Let's see a game. Let's see them, bro. Let's do a king of the court, dog. Like, do some stuff different, bro.
Damn.
Come on, bro.
You like, play 21 too?
Yeah, bro. Play 21, bro.
Back to 0.
Bro, play 21, two sides of the court, dog. No tip. Not 21 tip. Let's just play, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's just play, bro. Like, I get some fresh ideas, bro. Because now, if you look at it, bro, Ball is Life is getting more views than the NBA. The Ice Cube, bro, for real.
I'll look into it. I just,
bro, for real, bro. Bro, Ice Cube is getting the numbers that he want, dog.
Yeah. No. Well,
college basketball, Billy, is getting more views. Didn't you say you had something to say about that?
So actually, and this is where I was going to get at. I've watched more college basketball this year than I've watched NBA games. And for a guy like me, that's crazy. That is absolutely asinine. I watch college basketball for the tournament. I watch a little early rounds, but I definitely watch the last 4 rounds. That's about it. But I'm out here watching regular season games. Duke, Kansas, that was a great game. UConn's falling off. I'm following that. I'm trying to see what that is. And then on the women's side, Notre Dame's 2 guards are outrageous.
Good as fuck.
Paige Bucher's out here with and her sidekick. I can't remember her name for right now. Did you see? So she fucked up her knee. It looked awful. They take that motherfucker up. She hit it 2 times, was right back in there. You got Joelle, who you just said is out for fucking 10 weeks for a little fucking sprain. She's out here, dude, killing it. And I think that Juju, all these fucking great women in college basketball,
and then
women's college basketball,
still South Carolina, still a unit,
100%. And that's what I'm saying. That's how good it is. I did all that, and I didn't even talk about the defending national champions.
Still just being good as fuck.
Just being amazing. And I think that's the thing. But, Tonio, you got anything else on this one? We got to get the last topic and get out of here.
I just don't. You got any trivia? You got to have.
No, I didn't do trivia for this week.
I
want to talk basketball instead.
All right, we can do basketball. I don't have anything. I just think the owners got to come together because I know they losing bread. And that's when something happens, when people start losing money. Jeannie Buss need to let Magic Johnson take back over basketball operations for the Lakers. That's when they'll be good again.
Hear me
She's
out.
just
What if the owners come together and they're like, hey, get rid of these analytic guys. We're just done with these analytics.
yeah.
That's something. Show me.
I,
Well, I want Adam Silver to show me that he cares about the fucking product.
I do, bro, and he hasn't, bro. He hasn't. He fell off because how good do you need to look when David Stern had a well-oiled machine running for so long? He got it right, and you just getting better every year. And last but not least, Adam Silver needs to get with ESPN, and he got to get the better fucking host back on ESPN, bro. Bring back Mark Jackson, bro. Bring back,
Yes.
yeah, bro. We gotta
Why
get
do
him
we have
back.
Greeny? Like, why is Greeny there? And I love Mike Wilbon, but why is Greeny and Mike Wilbon and Stephen A. the guys talking? They got one player. They got one fucking player. Look at TNT. There's a reason they're crushing you. They got 4 players and one guy that just talks. And Ernie just lets them go. Ernie knows what the fuck to do. Greeny's out here trying to give his fucking input on why you should run the zone instead of the man. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Mike Greenberg. You fucking retard. Who gives a fuck about that?
I don't know, Billy. I want coach back. I want both of the coaches back, bro. Bring back fucking Mark and fuck, what's his name? The other
Van Gundy.
coach. Van Gundy, bro.
Yeah.
Bring back Stan so he could talk shit about these players. And so I can hear Mark Jackson talk about people's wives unsolicited. Well, with all due respect, I would knock it out of the park. that's still the funniest shit ever, baby. That's still the funniest shit ever. But Billy, that's been the baseline. If you out of here,
so this is a base. Well, are you not going to count our last topic as the baseline? I can get us out of here though.
No. What's the last topic?
The Caitlin Clark thing.
Oh yeah, it is the baseline. She's the baseline.
All right. So we're going to wrap this one up quick. You guys, is our last topic of the day. Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Sweet picture, by the way, on time. Like, what a great picture. Obviously, I've been on Angel Reese is way hotter, obviously. But this is a great picture of her. Good job. Athlete of the Year.
Is that Aaron Rodgers?
That's pretty good. But, Tonio, this is the Athlete of the Year. And Cheryl Swoops was on saying she was great. And we keep doing this thing where we come around and we say, what about the players before her? And again, Tonio, I will stand by this forever. And I'm waiting for you to tell me that I'm wrong. But no one gave a fuck about the players before. That is why they don't get their flowers, is because no one cared. Now, you could say it's because she's white. Absolutely. And you know why? The number one reason the eyes are on her because she's white, your sports viewership is white. We're acting like there's only black people watching the game. There's not. In the NBA, we just talked about now the ratings are down. More white people watch the NBA than black people because there's more white people. That's just how the fucking world works. There's fucking 57% white people in America. There's 13% black people. That's just the way, like, maybe looking at it as a white guy, maybe I'm misinterpreting something, but sheer numbers is the reason why Caitlin Clark has had so many eyes on the WNBA. But with the eyes that are on to Caitlin Clark, they still view these other girls and they're understanding how good these other girls are at basketball. But the hate for Caitlin Clark, it's the same old adage where you got to crush somebody to raise somebody else. Whereas opposed to if we just talk about how great Caitlin Clark is, those other girls are going to come up with her. But we want to beat around the bush and we want to be mean to Caitlin Clark because she's a white girl. Why does she get all the praise? Because she's white and people are watching. That's why. It's an easy thing for me. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I?
No, you're not tripping. It's what the white numbers. We probably ain't supposed to be here. Y'all brought us over here. All that. That's correct. I've been watching a lot of Shador and Travis talk this week, and they was like, I just hate that you gotta break other people down to build yourself up when it comes to award stuff. So I ain't gonna do that today, Billy. I'm gonna catch you off guard. Aaron Rodgers just shouldn't have been the player of the year or the sports person of the year. I don't think. I do get it, and I don't like the whole PR scheme. I think because she did come out and said, I just want everybody to pay more attention to the black women in there. They should get more. Leave that out, bro. I get it, bro. Just say pay more attention to the league, but she specifically said the black women. Yeah, she got a good PR team because that's supposed to win people over even
What
more.
did Gil say? She's just trying to stay at the cookout.
Yeah, that's what it is. She was never invited. I don't want no raisins or no English peas and mashed potatoes. Sorry, Billy. That's not what I want at no cookout. But
I wouldn't bring that to the
she
cookout. I was just saying again.
okay. All right. I'll just because I heard you say that last week or the week before last. Either way, I think you can't shit on her. It ain't like she was in the league ass last year. She was good. Now, was there a player on her team that was good before and better than her last year? Yeah, sure. But we ain't arguing that girl did average more. It don't matter, baby. We're not talking about that. That's here nor there. Yeah, she was better. But she did bring all the viewership, bro. So now you gotta just, hey, we gotta let it go, bro. Gotta let it go. She brought the viewership, no matter who you like, Angel Reese, all these other black women that are phenomenal, been phenomenal at the game. A white woman brought the viewership because white people follow white people. Black people been watching the sport. It just ain't enough of us. You just said it, bro. It just ain't enough. All right. So when white people started watching, then the numbers went up. But I just think Time missed out on having the Avengers back to back as the sports people of the year because that picture would have been way harder.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm tripping. I could be tripping. But tell me I'm wrong, Billy. Tell me I'm wrong.
The only reason I'm going to say you are wrong is because of the controversy. I think anytime these things come out, a lot of it is controversial. When Caitlyn Jenner won Person of the Year, that was a big time controversy, and it had people talking about Time Magazine. Magazines are a dying industry because of the internet and shit like that. So it's easy to be like, look at what we just did. We just pulled the cover of Time Magazine up onto the show. It's shit like that. But having it be Caitlin Clark with the controversy, right? It's just an easy way to just be like, see, look, she's not bad at like at the very minimum, she's not bad at basketball, right? And it is the percentage of the numbers, Tonio. It's not like the WNBA shot up a little bit. No, the WNBA shot up attendance and viewership by 130%. That's fucking crazy. That's a lot. Like a fucking lot.
Yeah.
The NFL, you could say, and I, as I'm thinking about it, the same white people that were like, I'm never watching the NFL again because of Colin Kaepernick and he's kneeing. You didn't see a fucking single dip in the NFL numbers from that nonsense.
Yeah, because white people just be talking, Billy. Y'all ain't about action for real.
But that's what I'm saying. When they go to watch Caitlin Clark, that's what they're watching.
That's what I'm saying. But Billy, think about it, bro. We were about to fucking lose. And I already lost, Billy, the summer before we got embarrassed when Austin Reeves and all them. And then they call the Avengers, bro. Billy, come on, man. Look at this picture, bro.
I know. It's tight.
Look.
That's so cool.
Like, and I get it, bro. I get it. I'm not mad at Caitlyn getting it, but I think like once you say Time Player of the Year, well, you think about the country, you think about what's more American than that at all. Like, and this ain't even no fucking Caitlin Clark hate because, like I said, bro, I'm over the whole Caitlin Clark hating train. She's not a bad player. The black and white debate need to be over.
It does.
Angel Reese good, she good, cool. Right. But I do think at the moment, Time, because you'll never see that picture again, Billy. We'll never see them three play Olympics. Well, I ain't gonna say never. Bron said he ain't playing long. Bron said he ain't playing no more. I don't know. Bryce is looking really fucking good.
And then even if he plays 4 more years, he's not going to the fucking Olympics for that.
Shit, we looking this. Hey, Billy, we look really bad. We look really, really bad with them other dudes. No,
let me raise you one more thing. You said, and we do got to get out of here real quick. But you said, what's more American in this picture in the Olympics? Race baiting. That's more American. Is race baiting. That's the easiest.
You got a point.
You know,
you have a point. You have a point.
But this has been a great show. We're going to go ahead and talk to our sponsors. We'll get them in on the next show. Like I said, I really wanted to just talk basketball with my boy real quick. So we didn't have trivia for you guys today. Next week, we're going to get not as deep into the college football playoff because that's where we've kind of been beating that dead horse. But our predictions are already out there, so I'll save those for next, not this weekend, but next weekend. We're starting our shows Friday. You're going to see a lot of stuff coming the rest of the week because I got all these reels ready for you guys, and we got some segments also.
For sure. And Billy said, don't say nothing to the sponsor, but I'm going to take this time to shout out to Twin Flames Barbershop. Shout out to my barber's twin from 10 Flames, Q the Barber and Alley Cuts. They definitely get you right in the 757 area. Hell, if you even in the 252 Carolinas, man, drive up from Mooryock or Carrotuck and get your hair chopped by Twin Flames. They'll get you right. IG is the names that I just said.
We appreciate you guys listening. Thanks.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Brick Shots with Billy Antonio.
For 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.